Hey everybody, today I wanted to show you a new version of an old product from Cripple Concepts, the wheelchair joystick knob. This one's the aluminum version. We changed it up. It used to look more like a bullet. I'm going to get it in there and see if it'll focus. It used to be just the bullet shape with some little ribs at the bottom. Now it has the silicone band around it. That's the same band that's around our USB chargers. I'm going to roll this around and try to show you the other side. Hard to hold and show it off. So anyway, that says Cripple Concepts around the silicone band. The band gives you a little bit of grip. I'm holding it through the bottom hole, which is a 1/4 inch diameter, which is what most wheelchairs use now. Invacare is 3/16, so we include a bushing. Just this little bushing slides up in there, and that'll adapt from the 1/4 inch to the 1 inch, or to the 3/16 from for Invacares, and I think some of the Chinese chairs also use 3/16 stems now. And we also throw in the Allen wrench, the little hex key, so you can tighten the set screws. Part of what makes these knobs different than a lot of other knobs on the market is they're set screws. There's 2 of them actually, one on each side of the base. And those set screws tighten in from each side against the joystick stem. Originally I only had one. Made one for my buddy Jose, who has very spastic CP, and part of how he controls his chair and his spasms is when he has a spasm while he's driving, he grips that knob super tight and tries to not yank it off. By the way, I should mention he's in a Bounder H-frame chair now, so he can do 12 miles an hour. He commutes about 3 or 4 miles to work every day, so he grips on that knob every day. So went to a bigger, I went from a 632 to a 1032 machine screw for those set screws, and went to 2 of them. We do the same thing, the exact same model, same diameter, same size, in plastic. Sorry about that. I'll show you this one. In black plastic, so that's the black plastic version. Like I say, same shape, same diameter, same height. These are 1 inch in diameter, 2 inch in height. So they're a bit taller than the traditional knob, which I find gives a lot more control. They're not super high, they're just a little bit bigger in every way than most of the factory little rubber knobs. They won't come off once they're on, unless you way over torque the set screw and strip it out, which you shouldn't be able to do. We purposely send a pretty short hex key. I'm going to show you that again. Sorry, quad fingers holding little tiny things. So it's not very long, as you can see. We intentionally do that to try to help keep you from over torquing these. It's amazing how little tension, how little torque they need to actually squeeze that joystick stem. I haven't really had anybody have any trouble yet. So go to crippleconcepts.com, check out the knob section. Of course, we have the USB chargers. Those have been flying off the shelf. I've been really busy just keeping up on those orders. But wanted to get back selling these again. And I got to give a shout out to Scott Holt from Scott's Custom Creations. So I'd made a couple prototypes of these. I have one on my chair. I have one sitting over on the bench. It was a lot of work. I am not very good at running a lathe. I will be fully honest. I have not mastered the lathe. You can see the DM3000 lathe back there over my shoulder. Scott's good. Scott's really good at what he does. He builds a lot of parts for side-by-sides for off-road machines. Has a little machine shop in his garage, another fellow with a disability. And he found me on YouTube and wanted to hook me up. So I really appreciate Scott hooking me up with this order. Of all these knobs, I don't know, I probably have 30 aluminum and 20 plastic or something like that. I got a bunch of them. And he was able to knock them out, hold the tolerances really well. He's got bigger machines. He knows what he's doing. He's a machinist. That's what he does. So I'll be moving more into the prototype mode and finding guys like Scott to actually manufacture short runs. I'm not selling millions of units. I know that. I appreciate all you guys who are out there buying stuff from me, because every knob you buy is another step towards me getting off of Social Security. So really appreciate that. The goal is by the end of this year to give up my Social Security, but in order to do so, I got to make money, and I got to make dependable money month after month. So I appreciate everybody buying from me. Really appreciate Scott hooking me up on this order. Link below. If you ride a side-by-side or know somebody who does, Scott builds some pretty nice hop-up parts, some lift kits, some brackets. He has a little machine shop in his garage, manual machines and CNC, lathes and mills. So he's able to knock out a lot of parts, a lot of cool stuff. So check him out. It's Holt William 22, I believe, on Instagram. Not Hot William. I always think it's Hot William when I see it pop up on my Instagram, but it's Holt William 22. Lots of good pictures there. Again, link will be below to his Instagram. Hopefully we'll get him a website soon, and his link to his website will be there so you start selling some products. So yeah, head over to crippleconcepts.com, get yourself a knob, and keep driving around in your chair looking stylish and have better control. Thanks.